Gang, and we back with another video. It's your boy Silk Living, and I'm back with another review. And as you guys know, and y'all keep requesting it, I'm back with another firearm review. So I got something a little bit different today than I had in my previous video. I'll bring this camera just a little bit closer to me. There we go. Alright, so, you know, for YouTube, it's got to be unloaded. And you know we practice safety first, right? Point in the safe direction. Find that magazine release button. Release it. Check the one in the chamber. Make sure it's clear. And then you can do what you're trying to do. Alright, so it's empty. There's no mag. And I'm going to flip it around just so you can see. See that? She's clear. You guys know, this is my full-size AR15. You've seen this on the channel before. And to me, this is like the Honda Civic of firearms. Kind of like the Glock, but more the AR because there's so many things that you can do as far as changing the upper and the lower. And like I told y'all, the more I do this, the more I learn. But today I'm not talking about this AR right here. This firearm I'm finna show you guys, I would have to say, is the most talked about. Like this, people have this over a Glock. Like they have this firearm over a Glock. Everyone got one. I don't have one. I need to invest in one. I'm understanding why. There's a difference between this full size. You know what I'm saying? Everyone has this. So I know you're probably thinking, what the hell is he talking about? You talking about this AR-15? No, I'm not talking about this AR-15. I'm talking about this. This right here, this is called an AR pistol.
Living.
So what we have today is an Anderson AR pistol. Now, one of my subscribers was nice and friendly enough to let me use this for the video. As you can see, it is clear, and I will show you that from the other side. It's clear. So, this is very new to me. This is a lot smaller than my AR. Chambered in 5.56 NATO AM15 AR pistol. Now, far as I'm understanding, his came with a few upgrades, like this sight here. I don't know if he maybe bought it and put it on, or it came like that, but it was like that when I got it for the review. So I'm really not gonna talk too much about the sight. I'm still learning my sights. I don't really know which brand this is. I'm gonna tell you what I see on it. It says TF on it, so I will try to Google search that real quick for the YouTube video just to tell you guys about this. I was gonna say this is a budget pistol, but this is actually coming in at $1,000 even, or $1,100, and that would come $1,100 without the scope on it. Everything here is what you get with the brace. Now you could add a foldable brace on the back, foldable stock on the back, which would make this book bag ready. It's the bag that he provided, it barely slides. This barely fits in, like barely. It comes with a 30-round plastic mag. I don't know what's up with these plastic mags. Like y'all know, I personally don't like them. But it's no different from the regular AR platform that I've showed you on the channel, which is my gun already. What I am going to show you it's just a few mags that you, and I'm grabbing my stuff from off the ground, a few mags that you can grab. Like I said, what I like about this one versus mine, it's more versatile, it's a lot smaller, easy to deal with, and it's pretty much dressed up like you know, like you need it already. I wouldn't add iron sights to this. I would go straight for on the Picatinny rail, which is this part right here. This is the Picatinny rail. I wouldn't add iron sights like you see I have. I would change out the charging handle to a ambidextrous, and I would definitely go scope on. I would go put like a red dot, something smaller than this. I would probably put this on my gun because, you know, like I said, I'm shooting for range. This is definitely something for the house. This is very intimidating, but like I said, this is definitely something for the house to clear. Now, I'm not going to load it. I'm not going to rack it or anything. Just show you what the mag looks like when it's in there. This is the mag that came with mine. This is a metal mag, and you know, you can see how it looks. I think it looks a lot better with the metal mag. As you know, we also have my P mags, which you can, you know, you can see how much you got. Now, one thing that I've noticed about this when I was playing with this earlier, these mags don't go in, like clicked in like the last one. It's kind of a slow push until it clicks. You can't just like slam it in and click it. You gotta kind of ease it in there and it works. But it looks pretty good. You know, looks pretty good. I'm pretty sure it functions well. Take that one out. This is another mag that I forgot to introduce. I talked about them a little bit. I didn't advertise them like I normally would. These are ETS mags, ranging in about $11 to $12 on, I think it's called Gun Warehouse or Mag Warehouse. Try Google either one of those, it'll pop up. But I've been getting a lot of my mags from them. I'm not sponsored by them by no means. I'm just showing you. I like the clear look. And the cool thing about these are, well, you notice that I do have the little coupler, which is cool. It's kind of bulky, but it takes a hell of a time to take it apart, especially if you want to put it in and out the case. I've actually just kind of made a bigger space for that. I kind of wish I just would have went with these. What I like about these, they have like these ridges. See them? Got these ridges, and all you got to do is twist them, boom, and they lock together. You know what I'm saying? So that's very sweet. I like that. And then pop apart. So if I want to use two, I can run two. You can run about 5 or 6 of them. It means you want. And then I can just click them in, or I can swap it over. I'm going to show you exactly what this looks like too. Give me 1 second. Ain't that something? It won't clear. It won't click. It won't hold on. But if I use a different mag, they lock. Now, I think that's funny because on my full size AR, same ETS mag. Boom. I don't know. That's weird. It goes in mine. And it looks beautiful. You know what I'm saying? It looks beautiful. Yeah, so I don't know. So I don't know if it's particularly this AR. I will break it down to find out. But when I put it in, you can hear it clicking, but it's stopping somewhere. Something's not grabbing. So I don't know. Maybe ETS mags don't work on the AR pistol, or there may be something going on with this one. But as far as a stock mag, it works. No problem. Now, I know I'm jumping around a little bit, you know what I'm saying, talking about a lot of different things. But that's just something that I encountered, and I said, you know what, let me toss it in the video. Now, my 60 drum by Magpul, not a problem. Not a problem. Yo, now I will say this, man, I stand behind a lot of Magpul's products. I'm not sponsored by them, but I don't have no issues, and that motherfucker. Woo! That motherfucker. That's a boy. I like this. I like this. I really do. I really want an AR pistol. You know, and it's nice to finally get my hands on one because this is the rave, man. Like, everybody's talking about these, and I understand. You know what I'm saying? I truly understand why they like them so much. And you probably ask me, why is it called an AR pistol? Which is a good question. And let's get into that. The AR pistol and the AR15 rifle platforms that have a shorter barrel and a pistol buffer tube that does not allow for attachments on traditional stocks. That is the difference between the AR rifle and the AR pistol. So, you know, I always get to my fun part of breaking the gun down. And you've already seen me break an AR down. They're all the same. Right here and right here. These little notches right here and right here. You just push those in, and that breaks the firearm down between the upper and the lower. You still have your traditional fire and safety selector. All that's still there. And I mean, that's pretty much it. And like I said, you got you know, the ambidextrous charging handle. I don't want to get too deep into it because I like to do it from a newbie's point of view, or understand the statement. I don't want to go too crazy into it because then you start to lose people and everything else. As I learn more, then I'll talk about more, but I always want to just speak from the basic standpoint. You do have a latch on the front. I'm looking for the one on the back. So if you want to do like the swing, the 2-point harness swing where the gun pretty much hangs like this on you, you can definitely do that. And like I said, it already came with it. So it's one here, and then they have the little hole for the one in the rear. What I really enjoy about this, and also this would stand as a sight, iron sight. I forgot to mention that. And this is your hand guard, so you can hold it, which I actually like this better than mine. There's not one there. But I actually like better than mine. I actually like this more than my AR. I wish I would have went for one of these, but as I know, they cost a little bit more. So like I said, you push these two in, boop, boop, push them all the way in, while they slide out the other side, boom. And sometimes if you can't get them to come all the way out, you can use like a pin, or always use a bullet because it works. And then once you push them all the way out, see the holes are missing, you just bow, and it's taken down. And like I said, this is your lower end receiver, this is your upper. This is the most important part. I always want to tell people, this part is the part that gets you in trouble. This is the part that you go to jail for. This is the gun. This is pretty much ain't shit. This is what the barrel comes out of if you want to shoot. You can flip it over, and you can take the barrel out if you wanted to. You can grease it up. It looks pretty cool. I can tell you shot it before. But everything pretty much slides directly out of here. That's pretty much it. Like I said, the AR platform they all pretty much the same. There's not really much that's different. So let me pop this back together real quick. Oh, and to put it back together, you just line the holes up like this. Once the holes are lined up, what I like to do is I like to tilt mine forward, do this one first, then I collapse this one down, because it just seems to line up in place when you do it like that. Make sure it's all the way down, and then you just push it in, and boom, there you go. She's back to normal. Yep. So, I really like this. I don't know if this is a stock trigger. I've been staring at this a lot. It looks like mine, but also at the same time, it looks like it has a better finish on it. This AR definitely costs more than mine. This is a better build quality than mine's. You get what you pay for. Like I said, I wanted something stock because I wanted to build my AR, and you can still build this one. This is still what you would call on a basic platform. My AR, which I'm gonna pull back out, is a full size, so you can see the difference. I know it's not that much room in my video to see, but you can see mine keeps going. You know. But what I have learned about these ARs is you want the full size for range, like range. And you know, this a lot closer range. This is definitely house defense. This is definitely house defense, and I understand why people have them. Now, another thing that I know has been curious to the minds of questions, because I've had, what is the difference between, you know, this right here having a stock and it's fully legal, it's a 16-inch AR, and then you also have what they call the AR pistol, which technically this looks just like my stock, but it's actually not, because you're supposed to wrap this part around your arm, which, you know, people ain't gonna do that, but that's how it's supposed to be. Now, you would ask oneself, well, what is the difference between an AR pistol and an SBR? Well, anything that is less than 16 inches and has a fixed stock is considered an SBR. This does not have a fixed stock. This has what they call a brace. This soft crap, it's called a brace. So that is the difference between those two. And if you have an SBR, from my understanding, you have to pay a tax stamp. I think it's like $200. But it's like, you know, why not? You know what I'm saying? Just so you can be legal and do shit right. And that is my understanding of it. Now, if I said anything wrong or any corrections, don't jump in the comments and always help me, because I'm learning, and as I learn, you learn, and we learn together, and we learn to be safe. So, there's really not too much to say about this because I've already done an AR platform. But I will say, if for house defense, home defense, I would choose an AR pistol all day over a full-size AR. Yes, I would. This is for distance. This is for range. This is for range too, but it's just easier to wield because it's a lot closer. It's a lot closer to go around doors and stuff like that and through your hallway than it would be to swing something like this, because it's got a lot going on. You know, I really like this handguard, and I think I might invest in this. It kind of has an M16 style to it. You know, I like the contrast of the black with the I want to say it's gray. In my eyes, it looks gray on camera. It looks gray, so I'm gonna say it's gray. I really like that a lot. And like I said, the only thing that I would probably take off of here is the rail. I would add just like a red dot, and I would actually add it to my gun, because that would make more sense. That would make a lot more sense. I really can't see. I mean, because you got iron sights, so you know, for somebody who's maneuvering around, I'm not going to be looking at this. So I can just look straight at this and boom, boom, because everything's close. You know what I'm saying? I just see this as close. 10, 15, 20 yards, 30 yards, I'm busting with this. 50 and 100, you know what I'm saying? 200, I'm busting with this. And this is kind of, like I said, I wanted a full-size rifle, and that's what I purchased. I will be going back to get an AR pistol, because since I've had it, I really enjoyed it and got to learn about it. And it's very similar to what I already have. My firearm, which is by Radical, RF AR15, that is a budget. Like I said, I paid $536. This one, from what I saw online, goes for $1,100 without the sight. So the AR15 is definitely a go. I think it's a must-have for the house, especially for if you have a female. She can definitely get down with this easy. You know what I'm saying? This is backpack ready. This is car ready. This is travel cross country ready. This is nice because it's easy to conceal it. It's not like, you know, this is pretty big. This is pretty noticeable. You know what I'm saying? This isn't. This is a lot smaller. So I'm definitely feeling this. You know what I'm saying? Words can't even explain how cool this is. Like, this is just the shit. This is pretty much a wrap of the Anderson AR pistol. I'm not a gun expert. I'm not sponsored by none of these people. I'm just doing reviews. See y'all later. Take care of your people.